Hello YouTubers, this is cessnaace back again with another video. I hope, because I've done so many attempts at recording this video. I've had to do the usual false starts because of having to reset the audio mix, for example, and having to reduce the output resolution because it was dropping too many frames. But I had a really good game going. I mean, very good game going. And I get a little enthusiastic when I'm playing video pinball. And I knocked the keyboard with such force into the blue snowball globe, whatever, microphone that we use. Rather reminiscent of a Bill Burr routine. The one with the headphones. Anyway, I knocked that microphone so hard it flew and landed on the floor, and when I picked it up it was missing one of the tripod legs. I found the leg, I attached the leg, and the microphone is working fine. So, this is Quante Pinball, and it was developed by Sign Research and published by Plug-in Digital. Now, those of you who are into video pinball may know those names because they also released the pinball games Zombie Pinball and Babylon 2055 Pinball. This one plays more like Babylon 2055 Pinball than Zombie Pinball, in that you start with the first table, the one that's automatically unlocked. And then, as you unlock other tables, well, let me rephrase that. Once you achieve all of the goals of the first table, it unlocks the second table, and so on. However, you do not play those tables separately for a high score. You play them all for one high score. If that makes any sense. Now, last night I played 3 times.
High scores.
It calls each of the tables levels. And each time I played, I got progressively better and better. Now there is a special level table which I have not tried yet.
Back.
Now I probably won't do as well, but I am going to start with the alpha table level, or is it, should it be alpha level table? Anyway, as you can see, I've unlocked the beta table, the gamma table, the delta table, the epsilon table, and the zeta table, zeta, however you wish to pronounce that. Now, the first 2 times I played, I started with the alpha table. But since I had unlocked it anyway, I thought I would try something that I hadn't tried with Babylon 2055 Pinball. I started with the beta table, or the second table, if they're not so named in Babylon 2055 Pinball. And that's where I got, or achieved, my highest score. But so that you can see what it looks like, I'm going to start with the alpha table.
Alpha level.
Now, if I achieve all of the goals for this table, it will then move on to the second level, which will be the beta table, but the score will continue where it left off, if that makes any sense. Now, the way the controls are mapped to the keyboard, the left flipper, or left flippers, on some tables are controlled by the left shift key, right flippers by the right shift key, and the plunger by the spacebar. I'm trying to remember if there are nudge keys. There probably are. There are with most video pinball games. But I don't, as a rule, nudge because I guess it goes back to my childhood. Going into places that had pinball machines. This was was started in the 60s. And pinball machines are expensive, and they're expensive to maintain, and so operators tend to eye the people who are playing them like a hawk. And sometimes the ball will get a little what is the word I could use? Rambunctious. No, that's not quite it, but I'll use it. Anyway, the ball would hit the glass so hard that it would cause the operator to turn and look at me like, what did you do? But anything. In fact, I can be a bit of a tattletale when I am in a place that has pinball machines, because I know how expensive they are and how reticent operators are to put them in locations because of expensive maintaining them, and I hate seeing people abuse pinball tables. So when I see somebody abusing a pinball table, I will casually make my way to the operator, and I will say, there's someone over there beating up on that pinball machine. And I'll stay there. I won't stay there, but I'll stay in the general area. I won't go with him for obvious reasons. I don't want people to know who ratted them out. And that takes care of that. If you don't want to suffer that wrath, don't abuse a pinball machine. They're expensive. Alright. Enough traveling on by me. So we will launch this ball. Now, need to eventually get all three. Well, this one's got two. I tried to backhand, not hit it. That may not be the first mode I figured. Multi-ball. And it is. Now, those of you who are familiar with their tables, playing their pinball games, know that their multi-balls get rather intense, with as many as 10 or more balls in a table. And you know, now, what I'm looking at is the output. So, if it drops a frame, that'll throw me off. Now the mode, I don't know if I said this already in this attempt. Mode I hate the most is blackout. You'll see why if I Then Babylon 2055 pinball has a similar mode called fog.
Locked. Multi-ball. Combo. Combo. Blackout.
There we go. Sometimes it blacks out the flippers. Like there.
Combo.
I'll hit the microphone again.
Ball locked. Blackout.
Yeah.
Combo. 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 Gate open. Pause.
I had to pause so that I could move my keyboard. You can pause either by hitting the escape button or the P button and unpause the same way.
Continue. Multi-ball. Combo. Combo. Iron. Combo. Combo. Combo.
Sometimes with all these balls I feel like all I'm doing is randomly hitting the flippers.
Combo. Combo. Special. Ball locked. Multi-ball. Extra ball. Combo.
I believe I've heard it say extra ball, even though I'm not really no drums. Around my head. I think that's what was always said.
Level completed.
So now we're moving on to the beta table level. The beta level table.
Blackout. Ball saved. Combo. 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 Ball locked. Lock lit. Combo. Iron storm. Combo.
I'm not going to begin to try to count how many balls are in action. There used to be a video pinball game called Angel Edge, I loved, and I one time counted extra balls way into the double digits in action on the
Ball locked. Sniper.
I practically lost the ball.
Multi-ball. Ball. Stay gate. Open. Combo. Killer ball. Ball. Saved.
I don't really know what I'm doing in that.
Iron storm.
Just kind of
Ball. Saved. Ball. Saved.
reach the
Ball.
person next to
Saved. Combo. Level
that opportunity to move the keyboard a little bit away from the mic. Okay. I'm thinking this is the one that has the funky gravity effects. There is one that does.
Lock, lit. Ball, locked. Ball, locked. Iron, storm. Combo. Multi-ball. Combo. Kill them all. Ball. Saved. Ball. Locked. Ball. Locked. Multi-ball.
Last night when I was playing, I dropped all three of those balls at the same time, and they all three went right down the center.
Smash up. Ball. Saved. Ball. Locked. Magnetic. Combo. Ball. Saved.
Now this is the table with the funky gravity.
Ball. Locked. Sniper.
Let's get it up that one lane that's flashing arrows. Going down that lane doesn't help. Like cracker cookies. Not doing too bad though. I don't know that I'll get to the last level. have something very important to mention during this video. If you're still with me. Okay. Now, how would I know? Use the entity.
Multi-ball. Mystery. Completed. Ball. Lock. Combo. Ball. Locked. Multi-ball. Combo. Blackout. Ball. Saved. Combo. Combo. Gate. Open. Combo. Level completed. Ball saved.
This one's got anti-gravity too, I think.
Lock. Lit. Blackout. Combo. Ball saved. Combo. Combo. Game over.
Try to use the down arrow to quit, but
Quit.
can't use the mouse. So how does that compare to my other games?
High scores.
That's my new high score. 192,625,794. We're going to play this
Back.
delay level. Okay.
Play.
Just to see what that's about. Okay, I did make it to see that game.
Back.
Didn't mean to do that.
Play.
I made it into the Delta table level, not epsilon. Anyway.
Special level. Lock, lit, locked. Ball, locked. Multi-ball. Ball, locked. Ball, locked. Game over.
Now see, this is the deal. This was the deal with the special level table with Babylon 2055 Pinball. You could lose even though you had balls left. What I did here.
Quit. High scores. $53,093,134. Back.
Okay, what I wanted to mention special wise in this video, I was going to do a separate video on it, but then I had issues with my right monitor. Finally got that working, and I decided I'd do a play video instead. This has to do with the free Steam games that I give away at Patreon/cessnaace, link in the description box. So far, only one patron of mine has taken advantage of these offers. And they're not really offers. I post the name of the game and the Steam product code or Steam key for it. And if any of my patrons want that game, they can just copy the Steam key and add a game onto Steam, and the rest is history. Add it to the library. So far, DrMarkMadScientist is the only one who has done that. It was a soccer game, if I remember correctly. It was soccer, wasn't it? No, it was a golf game. Anyway, I have been, what I started out doing was adding duplicate Steam keys that I had, because I buy all of the bundles from Daily Indie Game. They release now 7 per week, or 1 every day. I buy bundles and individual games from Fanatical, and from Humble Bundle, and from Indigala. And I buy games and bundles from GOG, as well as Steam. So I wind up with a lot of duplicates. But I started purposely buying duplicates of some games in order to offer them to my Patreon supporters. Only takes $1, no drawings, no tiers. I have no tiers set up on my Patreon account. So theoretically, somebody can become a Patreon supporter at $1 a month and just clean me out of all the games that I'm offering. But I added the bundle of Shenmue 1 and 2. No one took me up on that, but it's still available, because I'm not taking them down. As long as no one claims them, they're going to stay up. And I added Speedball 2 HD, the classic Bitmap Brothers game. And so we have Sega and Bitmap Brothers represented. And this time around, I just posted it before I started messing around with this video, is a bundle that includes all of the released Leisure Suit Larry games released thus far. They're releasing another one this year, October 15th, if I remember correctly. That one is called Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Double Dry. Or Dry Double, one of those two. But anyway, this includes this bundle that I'm offering on at Patreon/cessnaace. Any Patreon supporter of $1 or more can have it. There's Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, there was no Game 4, Game 5, Game 6, Game 7, and the other one, which I don't want to try and pronounce because it'll probably come out dirty. Leisure Suit Larry game? Sound dirty? Anyway, I'm offering those. But there are other games too, about 14 or 15 of them, including a game that I really like called Bloons TD5, or Bloons 5 TD, one of the two. Anyway, the TD stands for Tower Defense. It's a tower defense game with you popping balloons. And I'm really now into Bloons Monkey City. But anyway, the Bloons games are really good. And even though I already had that game, I went ahead and purchased it. Trying to remember if I purchased it from Humble Bundle or Indigala. But anyway, I purchased it and then added it as a freebie on Patreon/cessnaace, link in the description box for any of my Patreon supporters who wish to partake. At some point I'm going to do a special video on these giveaways because I'm rather disappointed that there aren't more people taking advantage of these game offers. All you have to do is grab the key and activate the game on Steam, and it's yours. No drawings or anything. For one thing, that would be against the rules on YouTube and on Patreon. So no drawings, and I decided no tiers. So if you just want to pledge $1 a month, boom. You have access to all these free games. Well, not only that, but all of the posts that I regularly make. In fact, last night I posted a list in the places a list of all of the homebrew games for the ColecoVision that are currently available and in stock. CollectorVision, for example, just recently re-released 27 of their games for the ColecoVision. So I listed all their games. Atari Age had to stop offering ColecoVision games at one point because they needed to design and build and test a new board, which they've done, and now they are offering ColecoVision homebrews and home conversions again. Not all of them, though. Like Battle of Hoth is not available there yet. However, I did see it at Good Deal Games, which I provided a link for. They carry a lot of homebrews for the ColecoVision, but thing is, a lot of them are out of stock. But they do have some that are in stock, including 2 that are adult titles. But anyway, I digress. I provided all the links for those sites and a list of all the games that I could find, except for I left out the games for Good Deal Games because there are a good deal of them, and also I didn't want to list the adult games, which is strange now that I think about it, because I list all the games that I purchase, digital games that I purchase for Steam. And one of the bundles recently released by Daily Indie Game, I think it was released yesterday, included a bunch of hentai games. And as I have mentioned on Steam, and I got an interesting comment to it, was, it's strange, I buy all these hentai games, but I don't play them. The only game series that you can classify, I guess, as hentai that I do play is the Deep Waifu series of shoot 'em ups. But that's it. And but I buy them, and one of my friends on Steam commented that his experience has been that he knows a lot of people on Steam that collect games. So yes, there are people who collect digital games. Anyway, that's going to do it for me this time around. Check the description box down below for not only a link to Patreon/cessnaace, but a list of all my Patreon supporters. That number hasn't changed in quite some time, but I live in hope. Or is that live in hope? Anyway, until next time, stay awesome.